Okay, we are on the play with Grixis Delver in round 1 of this daily. Pretty sure this has to be fine. We're going to use our Scalding Tarn to find our black mana. We're going to lead on our island. 1 second here. Let's kill that sound. The old have to reinstall Moto every so often. Well, that was a mistake already. I should have probed before playing the Delver. There's a chance that my opponent has some kind of start that I want to save this card. Realistically, I think... I think I want Thought Scour, though. So, 2 Exarch. I wouldn't have held the Delver here. Dispel, Kolagon, Cryptic, and Islands. I'm going to Thought Scour myself. Just try to dig for something. That works. I guess I'm like always just playing the Delver on 1 in case I hit. Like if I do hit, at least I have the ability to Thought Scour away. It's not great from. I'm just gonna get Kolagons if I do that. Actually, I kind of like making my opponent spew a command. I don't really see a need to find a basics. Yeah, I think I'd rather use the Delta than the other lands. Can use the Delta as a... I would like to reveal Serum Visions. So now I want to fetch so that I can scry effectively with the visions. Yeah, I guess I get a basic swamp because I want to get one tap land here. Not a huge fan of Delver in this spot. Do like... I guess I'm not even like that big of a Pyro fan here. Well, I'm okay with getting this Thought Scour shipped. I don't want to fetch because, yeah, that's fine. Opponent is going to use the click to rebuy, but that's okay by me. Yeah, maybe I should have done this the other way, where I keep the Delver and ship the... I feel like Pyro can get more out of hand, though. Sure, that was bound to happen. Pyro. Scour myself. Wait to fetch to see if I want anything. Yeah, so like, the 2 Exarchs do kind of hinder the Pyro. But No, 4 of my opponent's cards. No, 3 of my opponent's cards. I guess, like, the thing is that the Kolagon V-Click rebuy just takes care of my, Delver so perfectly that I don't think it's worth having. So, I think I want a blue-red tapped. It's kind of... I thought there was that I don't think the Bolt is reliable to keep anything off the board in the near future. I don't think the token's worth any... Like, I feel like I'm just trading 2 resources that aren't worth anything, the token and the Bolt, for something that's kind of tangibly something in the Exarch there. I guess maybe I should have tried to position to... The question is whether the 1/4 is more important than the Dispel, which is possible. Probably. Yeah. I guess getting multiple 1/4s off the... I guess it's a spot where I probably should have more closely evaluated what exact resources I'm trading for. Yeah, I just like... My opponent's hand is Exarch, Dispel, Cryptic. Spell Snare's white bad against my opponent's deck. I would like to trade that with a Cryptic if possible. This card's not very good in this matchup. A little too fragile. That may be one of the reasons why people are playing the control version over this version. Just straight up, like, Delver just dies too much against John Dan this deck. Though it is like a... It's this nice card, like, against the degenerate decks where you can stick it early and then have interaction up, but... Super dead. We haven't been fetching because the life actually matters here with the B-click, for the record. So the fetch, you know, reduces... Yeah, I'm just dead here because I'm going to get Dispelled on my Lightning Bolt. Yeah. Okay. Delvers and Spell Snare off the team. Yeah, Delver's not very good. I like Tribute to Hunger. I don't mind a Rending Volley. I think my opponent's going to board down on the combo post board. I like Negate. Dispel's basically how you fight these games. Dreadbore's like kind of Marge here. Actually don't want Lightning Bolt against my opponent. Doesn't really kill anything. I think I'd rather have Delvers than Lightning Bolts here, even though they just die. I think my lack of Cryptic Commands is going to be the big breaker here. Question is if I want the other Rending Volley. Not entirely sure I even come close to wanting it. Staticaster's interesting in that it takes out Snapcasters at value. Not too concerned about that, though. We'll try this. Maybe I'm supposed to just have Spell Snare to counter Terminate. But, like, that's the only thing it does. Yeah, this hand doesn't do a lot, but it's not horrible. What's going on. So there's a Term, a Bolt, Snap, House, which is probably one of the best cards in this matchup. Blue, blue-red, black. That's going to fetch a tap blue-black on my opponent's end step. My opponent's determined that the important thing here is having Terminate up on this next turn. I don't really need to. I'd like to just get somewhere with this Thought Scour. I don't really care about leaving up Dispel. I do kind of care about 2 life. Pyroclasm drawn. It seems to me like the way I win this matchup is by playing Silvergill Adept Snapcaster Mages. The deck's doing a lot of nothing. My opponent's deck is much better at doing nothing right now. I actually want both of those. Wow. Pyroclasm. Oh. Stupid tick box. I just got wrecked by that. I should have a Gurmag Angler on top of my library. And just clicked the wrong thing. So I'm playing this because I'd like to bait the Pyroclasm, I think. If possible. Because I would not want my opponent to be able to properly level up Pyro plus Bolt as an answer. Also because I guess it's convenient that I can Kolaghan's Command back. Pyro. I don't think I want that. Don't really want that card either. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. And no. I want to do first mode. Turn this 2 to you. The reason I want to do this is because any material card on my opponent's hand matters with this. There's just something remaining. It's good. Just getting any card here is great. Yeah, that's fine. What did I hit? Terminate. Okay. Well, I have... I think I just want a Bitter Blossom like this. I don't think I need double Dispel up to fight here. but I would not mind being able to burn a Terminate on my opponent's creature. Terminate's better to burn than go for the throat because the mana restriction actually matters. Bitter Blossom's great here. We're at like a million life. Our opponent is playing a very resource-intensive game this game. And they're now going to have to move into a Lightning Bolt plan with their Snapcaster. So I actually only know Bolt and Snapcaster in their hand right now, right? There's an Island, a Blue-Red, a Pyroclasm, all gone. So I only know 2 of their 5 cards. It might be time to fire off another Snap soon. I guess I also need to what got discarded? I don't have a creature in my graveyard. I think if I had a 3rd blue, I would be okay firing off this Snap main phase. But because I can't do... yeah, I don't have to burn a Dispel on that one. I don't know any of my opponent's cards. Target me? I'm going to do this now while my opponent's low on mana and low on cards. I think I'm just taking the bolt damage, though, because I want to not get terminated out of this game. Or not terminated, Kolaghan's commanded out of this game. It's like if that Snapcaster loop gets going right now, that gets problematic for me. Whereas with the Dispel, like, there's a chance my opponent has, like, Kolaghan's and a Dispel and, like, everything else. But it's not the worst if that I guess it's pretty bad if that happens, but, like, there's not a lot of components my opponent actually... They have to, like, expose themselves on this turn, too, to do that. Yeah, I will try to prevent you from doing that. I accept that offer. Okay. So I think winning the game from here is... I don't want to say easy. I need to be very conservative with this last Dispel. Like, it's very possible it's not safe to fire off an EOT Snap. I think I have to, though. I think I need to accelerate the clock just that little bit. Let's tap the correct lands. I'm just going to Thought Scour here. Just need like a very small amount of value out of this. I'm just... I think I'm okay going for this, too. Yeah, that's fine. And now I think this clock kills them. So I want to deal 5. It depends on what I Thought Scour into, I guess. Sure, that's gonna die. I think I have to go for the throat right now. I guess I don't have to. It's pretty low on cards. Dispel is probably the card that's going. I tap to leave up Terminate so that there's like some layer of protection against a counterspell there, which does cost me an extra Thought Scour activation. It is awkward that I boarded out Bolts, but only in the context of me having resolved the one of Bitter Blossom. Yeah, it's gonna be a Pyroclasm, whatever. Oh, Kolagon's command. That's even worse, actually. So he gets back the other Snapcaster, which then leads into a Pyroclasm. 6. So I think I'm supposed to get very aggressive here. I guess the millionth Serum Visions is never going to come up. I'm not going to activate Tacit Agreement in this game. It's literally just 1 mana for a 5. I'm trying to leave up enough mana to be able to flash in a Snapcaster Mage. Like, if my opponent Pyroclasms plus Bolts go to 2. Well, if they have Bolt, I think I'm actually just dead. That's fine. But if they just Pyroclasm, I'm flashing in this Snapcaster Mage, I think. Okay, I'm not flashing in the Snapcaster Mage. I need to kill whatever this is. I don't really know or care what it is, but it needs to die. Maybe I should have saved the Thought Scour. I don't think that Remand actually helps me. It might actually. Just say I'm very glad that I conserved life with the probe. Like turn 2 or whatever. Yeah, it's possible I should have just kept the negate. I didn't think I needed it. I thought I needed like. Yeah, I definitely should not have shipped that. So there's a misclick ship and that ship. The Gurmag Angler would have ended this game forever ago, I think. It would have shifted the target of the Snapcaster Mage, which is probably close to enough. Definitely not fetching. Okay, that should be enough. For what it's worth, I do actually like Remand in this matchup. I do also like the Spell Pierce, so... Yeah, maybe we don't want that. Maybe we just want Lightning Bolt. We didn't see any Exarchs that game. I have a feeling or Twins through the discard. Let's see. I do like this. I think the life gain's pretty huge. Flash Freeze is actually more interesting than I thought it was. Why did I cut Spell Snare again? It's only good... I think I need to fight Snaps more than that. Yeah. Let's try... Flash Freeze takes out Command. I don't think that's enough. I don't think this is enough. That does kill Click, too. Let's go up to 2 bolts instead, I guess. Like my thought was the Spell Snare lines up only with Snap, but like in post-war games, that's their like big card advantage engine. And even if they're gonna cut remands, it's still just too important to not let them do that. Yeah, this is fine. That's Serum Vision, sure. That card's really good in this matchup. That's not what I wanted to see. So we've got Damnation, Tassie, Snap, UR, UBR, and puts a card on the bottom, one on top, one on bottom. Well, I'm going to fetch a blue-red untapped so I can fetch a basic swamp with the other and take min damage. I think I want to ship the mountain and keep the other land, though. I do need a third land. So bottom top on that. Trying to figure out if I just like slam Pyro here. Yeah, I kind of like just slamming Pyro. Who cares about value? Like, even if I try to set up a value play, it's just going to get Damnation. My opponent hasn't shown a removal spell for it. Kolagon's command here is like kind of loose for my opponent too. Yeah, that's perfectly fine by me. I can discard random card. Bolt's actually worse than random card here. Yeah, that turned out fine. I'm perfectly okay with that trade. I think I just want to snap Visions here. My opponent has drawn a Dispel. I'm in a bit of trouble. But I think I want both. I'm not sure what order, though. Probably land first. Well, that's all the lands I saw. I know 3 of 5 cards out of my opponent. There's a snap, there's a damnation, there's a Tassiger. Opponent has a command, which, yeah, this is going to work out fine. So, kill the Tassiger. I can snare the snap if my opponent has the snap K command set up. My opponent didn't snap, didn't play a land, so... no. I know my top card. I want my top card. What am I thinking? So I couldn't Thought Scour there because I actually need the top card of my deck. We'll just rebuy that on my opponent's end step and make him discard a card. I do get kind of wrecked by Dispel if I do that, so I'd rather just fetch a blue-black. Fetching first because I don't want to mill my blue-black source. And Thought Scour myself, just draw another card. I think I want to wait till the 5th land. I think it's so awkward. So that resolves. I get targeted. I can K command, kill it. Get back snap. I don't really want to do that. I think I'd rather just remand it. Okay, that. So now access to that card changes what I would want to do. Because I needed the ability to get back snap as protection against a Tassiger. This will just fetch a blue-red, probably. I don't need that much black mana. So I pass. This time around, I K command, kill that. No, thank you. Yeah, I'll fire back. It's gonna fetch a response. I'll use the island. Now my opponent has a Damnation and a Snapcaster in hand. I'm laggingly approaching the point where I actually just have to kill them. Which is kind of awkward because this is a grindy matchup. It's fine. I don't really care about that. Oh, my opponent doesn't have mana up, so I would like to return target creature. Target player discards a card. Black, blue, red. This is a point where I have to press an advantage. Yeah, this goes black, blue, snap. Targets. Kolagon's command. Red, black, 1. Okay. Snapcaster Mage. You discard a card. I will Spell Snare your remand, I believe. It does leave me a little exposed, but it also puts my opponent really far under the gun. Especially because my opponent's tied on mana. Choose wisely. It's probably Kolaghan's Command. Really, that's interesting. So I will, I think I want to get back Pyro, just deal 2 to that. I don't actually know if that part of this is correct. I guess this is kind of awkward because I know my opponent has... I guess if my opponent uses their snap to kill my Pyro, I'm okay with that exchange. Ugh. That's exactly what I didn't want to see there. That's a pretty big meeting. So I'm going to lose my Pyro. They're going to get back their Tasigur. At a point where Tasigur is +1 card, which is pretty huge. I just need to fetch to get my other Snapcaster back into my deck. I think I need to be aggressive. Maybe I could have waited on that second Kolaghan's Command there. I guess if my opponent doesn't draw that land, it's pretty good for me. Because I forced them to use the snap to kill the Pyro instead of doing anything. Guess it's pretty close to parity, honestly, regardless of what I do. Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Thanks for showing up, Spell Snare, right on time. I believe the phrase is I'm super dead, because that's... Yeah, I'm just dead to this, because this is going to be Kolaghan's Command. Yeah, I think I was pressured by my clock to use that Kolaghan's Command a little early there. Okay, dead to that too. Yeah, that's fine. I actually would have lost this game. I think if I... So what happens if I hold the command? We get into this, like, grindy mid-game. Yeah. I'm okay with getting the Snapcaster killed there. I think it's actually possible that if I hold the command, there's a world where I'm dreadboring my own snap. So I can, like, command snap. That's kind of loose. I don't really know if that gets me anywhere. It lets me turn my Dreadbore into a half a command, which might be better. I guess Dreadbore's ready for like a random card anyways.